Yo, what's up guys? TNT Edgel back at it with another video. This is not really a type of video I would normally make. It is something to do with the Fortnite, everything to do with Fortnite, how it's running. I just want to tell you this, guys, now. If you hear all this stuff on social media and like people saying Fortnite's dying and stuff, yes, it's losing people only because you have people like Booga, all these like pro players, like content creators that complain so much about this game that they think that posting on social media and having everyone, like if I, for example, if I was to go, this game isn't dying, what are they saying? But if I keep going on Twitter every single day and saying, this game's dying, it will mess with your head. Your head will subconsciously believe that it is dying. It just don't believe that crap. If you're having fun with this game, continue playing it. And you enjoy it. Just don't believe that crap that people are saying. Yes, I play on controller. I'm a controller player. They need to nerf aim assist. I don't even play on linear. I play on exponential. It's too good. I feel like, here, I'll try to do like a quick demonstration. Like, from here to over there. Sometimes it's too good. But honestly, if you think that this game is to the point where it's gonna die, don't. It won't die. If they keep doing tournaments, hosting money and stuff, it will never die. No games ever die. Yes, you could say, oh, this game died and this game died. Games don't die. People still play the game. If there's always a cash tournament, esports, CSGO, all that crap a long time ago, H1Z1, people said, oh, that game died, it's dead. But people still play those games consistently on a regular basis. This game will never die. Yes, it will slow down. It already is. Yeah. Another thing to talk about, skill-based matchmaking. If I understand you have content creators that want to make this game have fun with the game, have fun with what they're playing. And yes, Fortnite, I feel like you should get rid of it in general. Go back to casual, where I could be going up against, for example, some god tier player that's 10 times above my skill level that gives me a challenge to get better. Not to verse some kid that's my skill level in general just to not improve against that one player. I want to go up against, then the next game, go up against a guy that just started his whole new thing. It will bring back the casual players that don't like going into all this arena and don't like doing that crap. That's another thing I want to address. And also I would like to address the servers. The servers for competitive, FNCS, all this is the worst I've ever seen at Fortnite. Epic Games, we enjoy your game, we love it. What you've done for this whole community, bringing people together and bringing us together as a whole, and having all these updates every single week with patch notes, and having somebody for example, showing us a video of what's been changed. Where did all of that go? We don't even know if you're even working or thinking about competitive in general. I think, what I've heard, they recently came out with a new game called Dauntless. I've heard they've been working on that a lot. I'm not sure if this is old or new game, but it just came out to Switch. I think they're working on that game quite a lot. I understand if you're working on that game, but you can't just toss all these other games to the side, oh, forget this one, it's almost done with. People are losing, just forget them. All these people that are playing this game, just push it out all the way. Don't do that. Continue with the player base that people want to. Keep communicating with the people that are playing the game and having them communicate as a whole again. I know I already said something about aim assist, but yes, I'm a controller player. I have aim assist. It is really OP in general, but you cannot have all these people on Instagram and Snapchat and all this hatred. You got all this crap over here where not that long ago, they tried fixing and helping PC players have controller aim. They reduced the recoil, they reduced stuff, and you still complain. I understand. Controller players need to have a nerf for like linear and stuff. Like, it is broken. Having aim assist strength, like, yes, it is really, really powerful. But at the same time, we shouldn't have to go to Twitter and all this stuff. I recently saw a post by Izza, a pro Fortnite player, saying all these players, controller players, are bad. They're not bad, but he goes, I'm gonna say a bad word. He goes, they're all dog shit. Like, they have no idea what they're doing. They are garbage. Like, you can't say that stuff. You're putting into the head of all these controller players out there that you are cheating, that you are the worst players ever. Why are you even doing it? You can't be putting that into little child's head. For example, if I was like new to the game and I came in and went to Twitter to see, well, oh, look, let's look at Fortnite stuff, and the first thing I see is controller players are dog shit. Like, that's just putting a bad image in everyone's heads. You can't be saying that. If you're a content creator, you're the closest one, or pro player, you guys are the closest ones that can have access to talking to Epic Games themselves. Emailing, they will look at you more than they look at casual, like, players like me. They will not look at me, they will look at you. Players that they can have more reliability on. Another thing that I want to talk about is the ping, like people having 0 ping and then versus people having like 60 ping. I live in Illinois. I live in the central part of Illinois. I have a little bit better ping on East, and I go up against people that probably have 0 ping constantly. But I have like 20 to 40, 40 to 50, 60 to something, right? But I understand where Epic is coming from. They can't just find servers like just then. It's not perfect. They can't just find a server and go, oh, everyone's gonna have 0 ping. That just can't work like that. You can't just go, like, yes, there's probably like a central server for me, but if they were to go with that person, it could be a very bad provider and the servers will be even worse than what they are in East or West. They can't just go make it all even out. Like, yes, if they live right next to Epic Games headquarters where the server is and they have 0 ping, that's lucky for them. It's their opinion. It's where they are. It's based on luck. If that's where they put the servers up, that's where you are. You can't change that. Another thing to talk about that is a big essential is, yes, if you take skill-based matchmaking out of the game, you're gonna go, the new players, how are we gonna keep them? Because they're gonna get destroyed by all the new mechanics. Why don't you, like, build something? Make something in the game, or first make the account saying, this is how you build a wall, this is how you build a ramp, and you can learn how to build a 1x1, a turtle, like a tutorial of what to do, of people what now. Whatever happened to those things that you could throw down on the map, like in the first map, like where Tilted was and all that stuff, where the ginormous boat was in the air, and you can grab the thing and toss it down on the thing, and it has like a timer, and it tests you how fast you can do something. How fast you can build that big llama, for example, like edit and all that crap. How fast you can build a 1x1, how fast you can do this, how fast you can crank 90s. Do more of those. Do that. That's how they will learn. Don't just throw skill-based matchmaking out and have all the content creators, all these casual players. Like, if I were to go into a game right now, I would be going up against the sweatiest players in my life, like, I've ever seen. I could go in an arena and verse people that are not even near as skilled. I see so many gold troopers and renegade raiders in my games, and it's not fair. Like, I understand it is not fair. Like, yes, they're around my skill level, but I can't have fun. This game is meant to have fun for me and others to enjoy the game, other than having people have to have a sweat fest. Like, if I even want to kill one guy, I have to build a height limit. I'm sorry, this is just my rant about Epic and how they should fix their game. It's, like, I understand what they're going through, but please, communicate. We need communication. We can't just sit here and continue playing your game. Being a Season 1 OG myself, I always found this game to be really fun, exciting back then. But after all the skill-based matchmaking, I can rarely find a half-hearted bad player. If I even want to have a bad player in my lobby, I'm gonna have to go get my brother to get on his Switch and make him host, to even get close to getting a 10-kill win, which I used to get all the time. But I can't even get close to that now. It's like 2-3 kills and the rest I'm running for my life. Another thing, if you're not gonna have helicopters, like, dude, this is to deal with competitive, like arena, competitive, FNCS, all this Daily Duos Cup, the solo tournaments and stuff. Please, if you're not gonna have helicopters, why would you have the Mythic Drum Gun, the Mythic Scar, the Mythic Grappler, the Mythic... Like, it's, for example, you having the Affinity Blade in the tournament. That's how everyone feels. If you have those stuff in those tournaments, it's broken. I'm sorry. The minigun itself, the drum gun, the minigun shoots even faster than the drum gun. But the drum gun, if I was to be holding a wall with 0 ping, the drum gun shots go straight through it. Like, it's nothing. The minigun's even worse. You got 3-4 bullets coming inside your box and hitting you without you while you're turbo building. It is not fair for casual, like not casual, competitive players. Keep them in casual. And that's when you get rid of skill-based matchmaking. For the chance that the new players get those mythic weapons and kill a good player. That makes them have a social interaction with themselves thinking, I'm getting better. I can continue this. I can keep going. I can get better. I can become Booga or Mongrel or all these other pro players. Thank you for watching. That's all I'm going to say about this. Epic, if you are watching, or any pro content creator, anything like that, just please, don't be toxic. Don't be anything like that. Just Epic, if you are watching, I highly doubt it. I'm low, like, person that ever to watch, but if you ever, and I mean ever, watch this, listen to your community. We will love it. It will bring you back to what your game originally was. Thank you for watching. Bye.